Good evening. So myself, Dr. Kumar. So today I will talk about cloud computing. So cloud computing is the delivery of computing services such as servers, storage, database, networking, software, analytics, intelligence, and more over the cloud. So with the help of internet, we can access all these services on pay-per-use basis. So cloud computing provides an alternative to the on-premises data centers. With an on-premises data center, we have to manage everything such as purchasing and installing hardware, virtualization, installing the operating system, and any other required applications, setting up the network. So configuring the firewall and setting up storage for data. After doing all the setup, we become responsible for maintaining it through its entire life cycle. So, but if we choose cloud computing, a cloud vendor is responsible for the hardware purchase and maintenance. So they also provide a wide variety of software and perform as a service and platform as a service. So we can take any required services on rent. The cloud computing service will be charged based on the usage. So the cloud environment provides an easy accessible online portal that makes handy for the users to manage the compute, storage and network and some application resources. Some cloud service providers are in the examples are AWS, Rackspace, Microsoft Azure, VMware, Google Cloud Platform, IBM Cloud. So these are some of the examples. Now we'll see into the architecture of cloud computing. So there are mainly three services. One is infrastructure as a service, second one is platform as a service, and software as a service. So in infrastructure as a service, we will provide network, storage, and servers. And in platform as a service, we will provide runtime environment for the developers to create to do not have any burden on how the capacity of the system is. They will concentrate more on developing. So for their developing, we will the platform as a service provides a runtime environment for them, so to develop code. And in software as a service, so they are providing applications resources to the users based upon their demand, and it will give as pay per use basis. And next, so by seeing this, what is a cloud computing means? So cloud computing is a model for enabling convenient on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources like network, servers, storage, and applications. So that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management effort or service provider interaction. So cloud computing customers do not own the physical infrastructure here. So cloud computing users avoid capital expenditure on hardware, software and services. So when they pay a provider only for what they use, so low shared infrastructure and cost, low management overhead, and immediate access to the broad range of applications will be provided. That means here shared pool of configurable computing resources, on-demand network access, and provisioned by service provider. These all will be provided by service provider. So next we'll see about cloud computing characteristics. So common characteristics are massive scale, homogeneity, virtualization, low cost software, resilient computing, geographic distribution, service orientation, advanced security, and essential characteristics are on demand self service, broad network access, resource pooling, rapid elasticity, and measured services. So what is scalability here means? So infrastructure capacity allows for traffic spikes and minimize delays. And resilience means cloud providers have mirrored solutions to minimize downtime in the event of a disaster. So this type of resilience can give business the sustainability they need during unanticipated events. So homogeneity means no matter which cloud provider and architecture an organization uses. So an open cloud will make it easy for them to work with other groups even if those other groups choose different providers and architectures. And next one, on-demand self-service. So a customer can unilaterally provision computing capabilities such as server time and network storage as needed. So automatically without requiring human interaction with each service provider. And next one, broad network access. So capabilities are available over the network and accessed through standard mechanism. So that promotes use by heterogeneous thin or thick client platforms. So already examples of thick and thin clients. So mobile phones, laptops, PDAs. Okay, these are comes under thin clients. So and next one, resource pooling, multi-tenant model. So you can call resource pooling as a multi-tenant model. So there is a sense of location independence in that the customer generally has no control or knowledge over the exact location of the provider resources, but may be able to specify location at a higher level of abstraction like country, state, and data center. So examples of resource include storage, processing, memory, network bandwidth, and virtual machines. And rapid elasticity. So is the capabilities can be rapidly and elastically provisioned, in some cases automatically, to quick scale out and rapidly release to quick scale in. So to the consumer, the capabilities available for provisioning often appear to be unlimited and can be purchased in any quantity at any time. Okay, if we want to increase, we can increase, or if we want to decrease, we can decrease. So scalability is based, scale in and scale out. So both we can perform. So and last one, measured services. So cloud system automatically control and optimize resources used by leveraging a metering capability at some level of abstraction appropriate to the type of service like storage, provision, bandwidth, active users, accounts. Okay, so these are the cloud computing characteristics. Next, we will see the cloud computing service models. So cloud computing service models, first one is infrastructure as a service, where you can have network, storage, and servers. And second one, platform as a service, where you can provide runtime environments where the customers can deploy their applications and work on it. And last one is software as a service, where applications can be installed on it. Okay. So best examples for cloud infrastructure IaaS is Amazon AWS or Rackspace hosting, and for platform as a service, Google App Engine and Microsoft Azure. And for software as a service, Salesforce, CRM, Lotus Live. So different vendors are there for different services. So IaaS delivers computer infrastructure, typically a platform virtualization environment as a service. Rather than purchasing servers, software, data center space, or network equipment, clients, instead of buying those resources, as fully outsourced service. So instead of buying physically, you can purchase from cloud. Virtually, they can create and give it to you. So where you can use those facilities. And PaaS deliver a computing platform where the developers can develop their own applications. So here we are providing runtime environment. We can scale based upon your need, and we can deploy your own applications. You can perform it. Okay, and the last one, SaaS is a model of software development where the software applications are provided to the customer as a service. So we don't need to install any software. You can take it as a service, and they will install all those things for you, and you can work easily without having any burdens. So SaaS maturity model. So level 1, so it is a ad hoc custom one instance per customer. And in level 2, so configurable per customer. And in level 3, so multi-tenant efficient, which is configurable for multi-tenant. And level 4, it is a scalable, configurable, and multi-tenant efficiency. So like this we can provide the SaaS maturity model. Next, different cloud computing layers, where we have application service like SaaS and application platform, server platform, and storage platform. Different companies are there. So Amazon S3, Dell, Apple, it comes under storage platform. And server platform where 3 Tera, EC2, Slice Host, GoGrid, RightScale, Linode. And application platforms like Google App Engine, Mozo, Force.com, Engineered, Facebook, AWS, and application services like SaaS, MS Live, Exchange Labs, IBM, Google App Engine, and Salesforce.com, Online, Zoho, and Cisco. So all these are different cloud computing layers. And cloud computing service layers are where applications are focused on service application development, and infrastructure focused on platform storage and hosting. So in services, a complete business service such as PayPal, OpenID, so different companies are there for the services. So and applications, we have cloud-based software that eliminates the need for local installations such as Google Apps, Microsoft Online. And in development, so software development platforms used PaaS and SaaS. As a best example, Salesforce. So platform, you can have Aneka is there, Amazon EC2 is there, SunGrid is there. And for storage, we have iDisk, Cloud in NAS. And for hosting, we have IBM, HP, Navisite, etc. So many companies are there. Okay. So today we discussed about what is cloud and what are the services. In next class, we will discuss about the basic cloud characteristics and remaining services. Thank you.